this time. Fingers crossed. Let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me, if the connection is better. We are outside Soul Mama venue in Stratford, London, because the Jive Aces are playing. This is the Jive Aces on stage directly in front of our sign, which says it's time to end abuse in Scientology, because the Jive Aces are members of the C organisation. They have all signed 1 billion year contracts dedicating their entire lives to working for the Church of Scientology, and we are here to spread awareness of that fact. They're not just Scientologists, they work for the Church of Scientology. They are paid a weekly stipend of just £50 per week. All of the ticket sale money is going directly to the Church of Scientology because they are on Sea Org wages. Scientology use the Jive Aces to spread awareness of their front groups, such as Narconon and the truth about drugs. They are a mouthpiece as a front piece for the organisation that the Charity Commission ruled does not benefit the public, and which a High Court judge ruled in 1984 is out to capture people, especially children and impressionable young people. This is the group that are playing at Soul Mama tonight, which is on my doorstep. This is just around the corner from where I live, so I thought it would be rude not to show up. So as you can see, we've got a fantastic space because we are directly opposite the stage. We can see them performing right there, and of course they can see our sign, which says it's time to end abuse in Scientology. Although it is a little bit windy, so we're having issues with the sign, but we'll figure it out. Bah, messed, as they would say. Thank you so much for joining. Kick the Spike says, hi Alex, Jive Aces are crap in the first place. Well look, they are talented musicians, there is no denying that. We have nothing against their musical talents and their abilities. We do have a problem with the fact that they are here earning money for and promoting the Church of Scientology. And I reckon that the majority of people paying to see them don't know that their money is being used towards donations to the church. And the people who are playing in the band are being paid just £50 per week. You can see this is the entrance to the building here. You can see right in to where they are performing. And I think most people don't realise that the Jive Aces are victims and to an extent perpetrators of abuse inside Scientology. They are used as a public front group. In fact, when Scientology donated money to East Grinstead Town Council, they did so through the Jive Aces. Did you know that? The Jive Aces are the ones that donated money to the council from their bank account, not directly from Scientology. Kick the Spike says, no, they're not talented. Average would be about best, I could say about them exactly. Well, that's your opinion. I think they're good musicians. Like I said, we're not here protesting their music, we're protesting their association with the Church of Scientology. Scientology Up North says, did you get to talk to any guests? We've had 1 or 2 conversations, and they're all in eating their dinner at the moment. I'm sure we will have more conversations as time goes on. Becky, Big Brother fan, says, I've seen the bass player of the Jive Aces on Scientology TV, explaining why he believes David Miscavige is the most wonderful person on the planet. Well, isn't that something? So we are here with our message that it's time to end abuse inside Scientology, of which the Jive Aces are a member. All of the ticket money that is being made today is going directly to the church. I'm also wearing my Aftermath t-shirt that says, if you need help leaving Scientology, call 0800 090 3372, which is the helpline set up by the Aftermath Foundation. Did you know your ticket money is going to the Church of Scientology? There we go. They're talented musicians, but they work for the Church of Scientology. I know it's not your fault, as long as you're aware. That's what I mean. A lot of people going to see the Jive Aces don't even know that that's where the money is going. So that's why we're here. But they are great musicians, can't get it wrong. Sorry? Yes, and I'm live streaming on my YouTube channel. Yeah.
I had no idea. Thank you for informing me. Are you quite punk rock? Yeah. Do you want to throw those on the stage whenever you feel?
Oh yeah.
Well, someone else, but you still punk rock. All right.
I mean, that's fair enough.
Yeah, because I mean, like I said, it's nothing against them personally. It's just about the fact that they are like part of the abuse, right? They are here to promote the truth about drugs, Narconon, all of those Scientology front groups. They get paid £50 a week to be members of the C organisation. All of the ticket money is going straight to the church.
Yeah, my mum's watching me from inside, by the way.
Okay. Well, yeah, this is the thing. We just want to raise awareness. You know, do people know that their money is going to Scientology? I don't think the Jive Aces are open enough about their association.
I think so. I think a lot of it is to do with like people reminiscing and stuff.
Yeah.
Especially at the older videos.
Yeah.
And they're not going to understand that they are part of Scientology.
No, exactly.
And it's Scientology.
I was abused as a child by the Church of Scientology. I was on staff. I was on staff at their London church. I know them personally, so they waved at me as I showed up. I don't think they realised I was going to unveil this banner saying it's time to end abuse in Scientology. So thank you. But enjoy the show, of course. But yeah, make sure you tell your mum that she's
She's up for it.
Yeah.
I felt incredibly socially anxious.
Okay.
Somebody else would come over.
Yeah, of course, no problem. I don't know, just a little bit, yeah, we'll see.
I mean, it's quite quiet.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not very busy. I would have thought it'd be busier. Oh, let me flip the camera around. There we go. What was your name? Oh, I'm Alex. Nice to meet you. Great name. Yeah, exactly. Well, thank you so much. So that's where we're at. The people watching the gig don't even know that the Jive Aces are Scientologists. Barbara says, hilarious. They have a jive band. I thought all fun and dancing was not allowed. Well, except for these guys. You're doing the promo for me. Thank you. Apostate Alex is my channel name. But what a wonderful view. I love that we can enjoy the show from out here. Look, there they are on the stage. Hi guys, I am back and what a good one to catch. Yeah, I've just got back from LA and I'm here back protesting within days. Of course I have to be here. It's on my doorstep. It would be rude not to. I didn't announce that this was happening because I know OSA are watching my every move. And we're just going to stand here peacefully on the street outside Soul Mama. In fact, let's go and have a little look over the window there. And this is the view of the stage. Christy said if you can see them, they can probably see you and the banner. Exactly! That's what's so great about this venue, is there is no way of blocking us. We're on the public footpath, right outside the venue, and there are huge windows, floor to ceiling, directly opposite the stage. And so they can see us and we can see them. And there's nothing they can do about it. Anderson says, question, have the Jive Aces always been the same band member? I guess they can't break up for about a billion years. Yeah, they've always been the same members as far as I'm aware. Becky Big Brother fan, question, what is the event the Jive Aces are playing? It's a gig at Soul Mama, a music venue in Stratford here in London. And we are here with our sign and making sure people are aware that they are supporting an abusive cult by buying tickets to this event. So we're just going to stand here peacefully and make sure people know that their money is going towards Scientology. I don't think they even know that. You right there, guys? You're going in to see the Jive Aces? Yeah, okay. The Jive Aces are performing, they're all Scientologists. Not only are they Scientologists, they're members of the C organisation. They work for the church. I don't think a lot of people know that. I'm just going to flip the camera around a second so you can see the view. I almost bought it.
Hopefully she'll do some talking.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. That I almost bought a ticket. There are tickets available, but I thought I didn't want to cause a disturbance to their venue, their event. They are allowed to play here. They are booked after all. So we didn't want to disturb the event. We just wanted to stand out here peacefully with our sign. Barbara says, good evening, Janet. I hope this live has interrupted your day of lies and abuse. Yeah, precisely. Hello, Janet. We know Janet watches these. She's not here, actually, unfortunately. But there is a sort of crew member who's walking around rather suspiciously taking pictures of us. But we shall see whether he's OSA or whether he is just a band groupie. The wonderful thing about this venue is we can hear the music being played. They can see us. Look, you can even see the reflection of our sign directly underneath the Jive Aces. Woo! I'm waving at them. They did give us a wave earlier. My live stream that I was on earlier wasn't working, I had connection issues, but they did give me a wave through the window. So I'm going to keep that up and see if I can capture the wave, because that's quite funny. Hi everyone. Hi Leanie, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for letting me know that my connection was bad. I hope that the connection is now sorted. Let me know if there are any issues though. Christy says, next time buy a ticket, then leave a lot of pamphlets in the loos. That's a good shout. I could go and leave some Aftermath Foundation flyers, couldn't I? But the thing is, the majority of people going to this gig are not Scientologists. The majority of people here have no idea about the link to the Church of Scientology, which is why we're here to hate them. Most people here have bought tickets because they like the music, they like the band. They don't realise that they are part of and frontmen for an organisation that High Court Judge Lord Justice Leahy ruled in 1984 is a dangerous, harmful movement that is out to capture people, especially children and young people. And that's what we're here to inform people of, so that they are aware of this situation. We have a person coming out with looks like a tripod and a camera phone. Is that a fellow streamer? Or is it OSA? Who knows? Maybe she's live streaming the event. Alexandra says, have a good night, guys. Thank you so much. We are. Oh, my, is that Alexandra? Is that you, Alexandra? Hi. You probably can't hear me because you're watching the show, but hi, thank you so much for joining us. Hello. I love that there is such an open view. And I bet they didn't see this coming either. It is a lovely venue. I was there just the other day, a couple of weeks ago, I think it was. I was here. Give them a wave. No? Yeah. Ah. Let's see if anyone's around here. Oh, in fact, look, this is where the singers are hanging out. This is like their little hangout space. I guess that's the support musicians. Oh, it's Cassidy Jansen. Cassidy Jansen is a celebrity Scientologist. She's a West End star. She performs quite a lot at the St. Hill Summertime Swing and those sorts of events. She is a celebrity Scientologist, West End star, and she's there. Looks like she's going to be on stage with the Jive Aces. How fun is that? Thank you for pointing that out. It's Cassidy Jansen, West End star, musical theatre star. Yeah, she's a Scientologist. And she performs with the Jive Aces at the St. Hill Summertime Swing and those sorts of things. And she's there. They gave me a wave and everything. SP Crusader says, too busy looking at eternity to see the now times. Yeah, exactly. Rachel says, OSA! Precisely. Becky, Big Brother fan, didn't know they were Sea Org members. Wonder that their statistics and what work they do all day. Well, their statistic is... I guess promo. Their job is to promote the Foundation for a Drug-Free World, Narconon, CCHR, all that sort of stuff.
nice.
Someone's streaming.
Is it no? Okay, let me see. Hold on, let me just see. Let's just see.
Did you know the Jive Aces were part of Scientology? Oh yeah. Did you know that that they're Scientologists? No. All of the ticket money that's being made is going to the Church of Scientology. How funny. There's someone else live here, but someone on the other side. How funny. There we go.
The band playing in Scientology.
Yeah.
All of the money goes to the cause.
Yeah, I'm an ex-Scientologist, and so they've signed billion-year contracts to work for the church. They get paid £50 a week, and all of the money that's being made through ticket sales is going straight to Church of Scientology.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. I watched a lot of Louis through documentaries.
Oh yeah, Luther is a great one. Yeah.
Everyone's happy, but they're gonna go home. They're not taking this money.
No.
There's also like all those TikTok videos.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, have a good evening. And there she is, Cassidy Jansen. Everybody, West End musical star. I didn't expect her to be here. How great. What did you do to pull this in? Is the question I'm sure she will be asked in due course. But Cassidy and the Jive Aces, everybody in fact, if you need help leaving Scientology, we are here to help you. The Aftermath Foundation will support you, give you whatever you need, resources, money, logistics, whatever it is that you need, the Aftermath Foundation will help. And the helpline is 0800 090 3372 in the UK. There is, of course, a US helpline as well. Cassidy is now up on stage. West End musical star. Let's see if we can get a wave. This is what happens when they have a gig literally on my home turf. Ron is here. Hi, Ron. Hello. Thank you for joining us. Christy, the cult has been increasing their presence on TikTok. Maybe that's cult streamer. Who knows? Perhaps. We shall see. People are looking at our sign. Look. Oh, I've missed it. But those people just turned around to look at our sign, which is clear as day. It's time to end abuse in Scientology. For those of you just joining, we are protesting the Jive Aces, who are gigging here in Stratford, in London, with the famous West End star, Cassidy Jansen. And we are here with our message that it's time to end abuse in Scientology. Many people don't realise that the Jive Aces are not just Scientologists, they are employed by the church. They are paid £50 a week, and all of the money from ticket sales goes directly to the church. It is not supporting the band, as people may think. I'm just going to sort out my gimbal, because my gimbal was acting up earlier, so I need to put it back in its bag. Are you going to see the Jive Aces? Are you going in there? Oh, okay. We of course have our Aftermath cards. Need help leaving Scientology? Call us. And on the back is the QR code for anybody interested in supporting the Aftermath Foundation. Soul Mama is the name of the venue, if anyone is nearby and wants to swing by. Did you know all the ticket money goes towards an abusive cult, the Church of Scientology? Enjoy the show, guys. Be careful of Scientology. Donna says, way to go, Alex, on getting nominated for that award. I voted for you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I will be going live a bit later with an update on that and a few other things. Yeah. Yeah. And all of the money from ticket sales goes straight to the church. They get paid £50 a week flat, regardless. It's yeah, it's shameful. I used to work at the Church of Scientology in London. I've met them several times. They're lovely guys. It's just a shame that they're victims of this cult. So yeah, yeah. To do the stress test. Yeah, that's what I used to do. That was my job at London Org. Yeah, yeah, all of that. Selling them Dianetics. It's actually policy to invade someone's privacy and manipulate them in order to sell them the book. You would get taught how to do that. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. But yeah. Thank you. You're promoting me. Thank you. You're like my chief promoter here. I love it. Scientology Up North says, Haggis. Yes, hi, it's Haggis Basher here. Hi, Haggis. Thank you so much for joining. Achtung bitte, hey, Super Alex. Hello, thank you for joining. As you can see, we are live outside the Jive Aces. They have a wonderful view of our sign, and so does Cassidy Jansen, who is a famous West End star who is performing on stage with them as we speak. We are here with our sign. It's time to end abuse in Scientology. What do they do to pull this in? Let's have a little look at the chat. What's everybody saying? Hey, Leanie. Hi, Miriam. Everyone's so kind. I love this. Jojo's in the house. Henny just coming in. Have you seen a lot coming in to see the Aces? Yeah, there's a fair number of people in. I don't think it's a full house. There are some empty seats. But there are a number of people there, sat eating dinner, watching the show. But there are also some empty spaces. It's certainly not sold out. I was looking earlier, and in fact, you can buy tickets still. I almost bought a ticket, but I thought I don't want to interrupt their show. I just want to stand out here with the sign to say it's time to end abuse in Scientology. Which I don't think a lot of people realise in there, that the Jive Aces are in fact Scientologists and employees of the church. Kick the spike. Yes, congratulations, Alex. A little bit of acknowledgement really helps to keep up the momentum. Protesting can be very hard and lonely. Yes, absolutely. And I appreciate that. And thank you everybody who's voted. Just being nominated is an enormous acknowledgement in itself. So thank you. Hi. Was that a salute to Miscavige? That was the Sea Org salute right there. Hello. Well, there's one of the band guys. Is he taking pictures of us? I think he was. Let's go round and say hello to him. This is the guy that I thought was a roadie or perhaps an OSA plant or agent. Who knows? So that's a little area back there, I suppose. Giving them applause from out here. I love it. Like I said, we're not judging them for their religious beliefs. We are protesting their association and the fact that they work for the Church of Scientology. In fact, all of the money that is being spent on tickets is going directly towards the church. That's why we're here, because they're deceiving these members of the public. They probably don't even know that the Jive Aces work for Scientology. Henny says, I was pondering how many went in because they like live music versus how many are going in to support Scientology. I would hazard a guess that the majority, if not all of the people inside, aren't even aware that these guys are Scientologists and aren't even aware that they work for the church, because they're not open about it. We spoke to somebody from the audience a little while ago who said that they had no idea that they were Scientologists and that they work for the church. And so that's exactly why we're here. That's why it's important we stand here with our sign to raise awareness that these guys are inadvertently supporting an organisation that a High Court judge ruled is a dangerous, harmful group. And the more people that are aware of that, the better. If you are aware of that fact and then you decide to come and see the Jive Aces, you have every right to do so. Fair enough. But the problem is most people here don't even know that is the case. Which is why we think it's important that we stand here with our sign peacefully. There we go. It is a little bit windy in London, I must say. Henny, yes, this is why protests like this are very important, precisely. They do keep looking at me. It's not like they're ignoring us. I've definitely had eye contact with them. Have you as well? Yeah. I've definitely exchanged eye contact a few times. Here we go. You know what's funny is there are more people inside there watching this show than there are on course at the Church of Scientology London.
Or how many people are viewing the stream?
There's more people watching this stream than there are Scientologists at London Org. That is kind of funny when you think about it. Where is this in London, Adrian asks? This is in Stratford. This is at Soul Mama, which is a live music venue in Stratford, which is in East London, on my doorstep, not far from where I live. And if they're going to gig in my neighbourhood, I'm going to be here. Of course I am. It would be rude not to. SP Crusader Lini says, they're all really nice guys. It's a shame they're wasting their lives on a false promise. Yeah, precisely. They are really nice guys and they're great musicians. But they also appear on David Miscavige's website promoting what a wonderful man he is. Especially horrific when you consider he is being accused of human trafficking, of bullying, harassment, of hard manual labour and physical beatings. This is not a guy that I would want to be associated with. And they are on his website in videos talking about how great he is. They're not just Scientologists, they are promoters. They are the spokespeople for Scientology. Rachel Harris says, but I don't get it. They are just banned. How can they be SEAL members? They don't seem to be doing anything to do with Scientology right now. Does the abusive recruitment take place after? So the Jive Aces are kind of an exception to the rule. They are a SEAL band. They've all signed SEAL contracts and they've been told to form this band to promote Scientology out in the field. So their job in performing and getting notoriety as a band is to raise the PR level of Scientology. They will be promoting the truth about drugs, Narconon, their front groups. They give out flyers and they're used as a PR tool, as an image for Scientology. One of the main things that they want to try and do is show people that, look, we're Scientologists, there's nothing weird about us, and we're Sea Org members, we're allowed to go out and play music gigs. They are the exception to the rule. They only exist in order to try and shatter or in order to argue with that statement. All they're trying to do is show the world that Scientology isn't what you think it is. But they're the exception to the rule. They're the only ones that are allowed out of the compound unaccompanied. They're the only ones that are allowed to go out and perform gigs like this. They are still paid £50 a week, just like any other SEAL member. They have food and berthing provided for them. All of the ticket money goes towards the Church of Scientology. And in fact, when East Grinstead Town Council received a donation from Scientology, it didn't come from Scientology's bank account, it came from the Jive Aces bank account. I have the evidence of that, the bank statements, and I will be sharing those with you all in public in due course. They are SEAL members, and they are used to recruit people through the front groups. And that's why it's important that we're here. I hope that answers your question. Henny says, I've seen their promo support videos before praising Davey. Yeah, precisely. That's exactly it. They are the front men for Scientology. It's, you know, Tom Cruise is also a front man, but he's not a SEAL member. He doesn't work for the church. These guys work for the church. Everything they do is to promote the church. Whereas Tom Cruise is an actor in his own right that also promotes the church, but he's not employed by the Church of Scientology. These guys are employed. Hello. Rachel Harris says, oh, I see, yeah, I get it now. We are all up front. Exactly, that's exactly what it is.
The band that are playing in there are Scientology bands,
yeah.
And they're essentially victims of modern slavery.
Yeah, so we're just raising awareness against the abuse. Have a good one.
Meet you. I didn't realise. Anyway, have a good night. Bloody hell, we had cold there. You see?
That's the J-Dubs. They're not going to be happy with something I'm working on at the moment. You'll have to wait and see. SP Chef, evening darlings, I'm back again. Hello Sam, thank you for joining. We have a front row seat for the Jive Aces gig here at Soul Mama in Stratford. And we have our message loud and clear that it's time to end abuse in Scientology. SP Crusader says, it's a cult. Yeah, SP Chef says, I think they are a great band, and personally I really like them. Yeah, me too. They were nice guys. They're a great band. It's just a shame that they are being deceived and lied to, and they're victims of this cult. All right, guys, look, I am going to wrap this up fairly soon because it is very windy here, and I'm running low on battery. This is a very last-minute impromptu thing, but I will be going live a bit later on because I have a few things to catch everyone up on. But this is Soul Mama, the Jive Aces, with our message, it's time to end abuse in Scientology. If you guys want to support the Aftermath Foundation, please donate through aftermath.help. If you want to support the channel, please consider using PayPal, buy me a coffee. Those links down in the description. Press the like button, comment, subscribe, like, all that sort of stuff. And I'll see you guys on the next one.